Hello everybody, this is BeastCat100 and welcome back to some more BlazBlue Continuum Shift Extends. In the previous episode, we had done Military Academy extra story. Or at least we finished it, we did the second half. And that's when all of them became friends. It was great. It was heartwarming. And now it's time for me to get frustrated again. Because in this episode, we're going to start with Tager's story. However, because this cannot be any more convoluted, there are a few different options for Tager, which means more footage for me to sort through. Either way, basically, we're just going to be heading towards the gag ending. I don't see any note that says that Tager's is different in any sort of way, so we are going to be going back to the normal pattern. So, thank you guys. Alright, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Bye. Yeah. If you'd like to see, leave a like down below. Comment if you have anything to say. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click that bell so you're notified of everything that I do when I do it, and share with your friends so they can join in on this adventure. Let's go. Loyalty.
This is Tager.
God damn, your model is huge.
Are you close to Kagutsuchi yet?
Yes, I'd say perhaps 2 clicks from Kagutsuchi's main defensive fortifications.
Right. It looks like reality's a little unstable in your area. How are you holding up?
What? Don't tell me you're actually worried about me.
Cut the chatter, smartass. I'm asking you what the situation is.
It's fine. Do you think this instability means the library's up to something again?
If I didn't think they were, why do you think I'd be sending you back in there?
Of course.
Well, I've got a pretty good idea of what they're after. It's not going to affect your mission, so don't you worry your little head about it.
You want me to secure Noelle Vermillion, right?
Yep, that's right. Although, secure is such a wishy-washy sort of word. To be honest, I don't really care what you do with her, so long as she gets back here.
Oh my.
Why the sudden urgency?
I doubt you'll find this very interesting, but... oh, what the hell. It's not like you've got anything better to do right now. The bigwigs who run Sector 7 are fighting over what they're gonna do with Noelle Vermillion and Ragna the Blood Edge.
Fighting? You mean this wasn't an order from the top?
Oh, the sector tries to put on a united face, sure. But they're a fractious nest of vipers, just like any other club that big and that exclusive. How often do you see other sector bigwigs coming in and out of Kagutsuchi anyway?
They're pretty serious about this then.
Bet your ass they are. They're particularly interested in what they're gonna do with the eye. It's complicated.
Complicated?
I know you've been through some phenomena interventions, so you've got at least a tenuous grip of the basics, but dealing with the eye is... shit, I don't know how to put it. It's a pain. And that is why I need you to get Noelle Vermillion, before one of those other sector creepos gets his sweaty mitts on her.
Roger that. I'll do what I can.
Good to hear. No need to rush, though. Even if they find her, it's not like those jerkwads are gonna know what to do with her.
Joke's on you. None of Sector 7 is going to get their hands on her.
Is that so?
Those idiots can't even begin to grasp how much the eye's worth. No, they're too busy talking about how powerful the Azure Grimoire is. And, oh, man, I can't stand them.
Well, without the Azure Grimoire, how could Ragna the Blood Edge have been able to stand up to the library the way he did?
Oh, for God's sake. Please don't tell me you buy into the idea that that piece of crap is worth anything.
Kokonoe. I've been meaning to ask for a while now, but why do you keep calling it a, if you'll pardon my language, a piece of crap?
Huh? Oh. Well, it's... well, look, it's like this. The Azure Grimoire has a pretty serious Achilles heel. I'm talking huge.
Achilles heel?
You know what I mean. This thing is serious business. I mean, come on. It doesn't matter how strong anything is, if you know exactly how to counter it, right?
True. Even the deadliest virus would mean nothing if one had the proper vaccine.
All right, enough chit-chat. Don't forget your mission. Get me Noelle Vermillion. And don't worry your pretty little head about the Azure Grimoire. In fact...
Tager, we're almost there. You'd better get ready to drop.
Roger. Sorry, Kokonoe, but I couldn't quite make out the last part of what you said.
Oh yeah, that. Don't worry about it. Just focus on capturing Noelle Vermillion, all right? If worse comes to worse, you might need to get rid of Ragna the Blood Edge. I'm all done with him anyway.
Roger. And what do you want me to do about, Lychee?
Ah, shit. Look, I don't really care, okay? Just use your judgment, all right? It's up to you. We done with this interrogation? I've got a new project ramping up, and time's not exactly in abundance over here.
Gee, I wonder what that new project is.
One more thing. What happened to Hakumen?
Oh. I locked him up way down in the lower levels. He's just a huge pain in the ass if I let him run around. Anyway, I got so much shit keeping him put down there, I don't even think God himself could break that little punk out.
How unfortunate for him.
We're here. Prepare to drop.
Oh yeah, there was one more thing. Damn it, the signal's breaking up. This thing never works when you... Ugh. Whatever. It'll keep. Just focus on your mission.
Roger. TR-0009 Tager. Commencing mission. That was quite a landing. All right. Let's see here. Seems I've managed to slip past their defenses. Still about 1.5 clicks from Kagutsuchi, though.
Although Tager is an experienced soldier, he approaches each mission slowly and methodically. On the battlefield, it takes only a moment of lost concentration to turn victory into disaster, something Tager knows all too well. After confirming that his internal sensors are functioning normally and detecting nothing out of the ordinary, the Red Devil extends his scan range and conducts a visual search of the area. Being aware of one's surroundings is the first step towards a long and prosperous life. Finishing his scans, Tager finally begins to move Kagutsuchi. He walks for quite some time before an opening appears in the trees before him.
This is probably as good a spot as any. Now, why don't you show yourself?
Tager stops short and calls into the darkness in front of him. Two shadows detach themselves and move out into the moonlight.
You didn't register on my scans. Are you using a camouflaging Rs? Are you from Sector 7? A library, perhaps?
Wrong on both counts, meow. And don't worry, I'm not an enemy. It looks like you truly deserve your reputation. Red Devil of Sector 7.
Hello, Torakaka. I thought you were gone for good. Where the hell...
You know me? Are you from the Kaka clan?
Bingo. Although I can't say the same for this one.
Is that a human?
Oh, hey there! Once again, a reappearance from you.
Oh, by the way, my name's Torakaka. I'm a warrior of the Kaka village, and this girl is...
Platinum.
Meow. Well, her name is Platinum. I've been asked by someone to take her to Kagutsuchi. I was in the middle of doing so when I saw you plummeting to Earth. I was curious, so I came to see what happened.
And that someone would be?
I cannot tell you right meow. I'd never betray their trust. But I can tell you that this someone isn't your enemy.
And you expect me to just take your word for it?
Well, whether you believe what I tell you or not is entirely up to you. Anyway, I was planning a more roundabout way, especially since Seether isn't as prevalent here.
But you'd be much more likely to get attacked by beasts, right? I've felt them out there for quite a while now.
But since they haven't attacked yet, I was going to go out on a limb and assume that they are afraid of you. With Platinum on my hands, I really can't take too many risks, so I thought that I'd just trail along behind you.
Ha! So I'm your own mobile sanctuary, am I?
Now that I've explained our situation, would you be so kind as to lower your fists?
Are you sure you're one of the Kaka clan?
Meow. What is that supposed to mean exactly?
You just seem a little, clever for a member of the Kaka clan. I'm sorry, that came out much ruder than I intended. I apologize if I've offended you.
Don't sweat it.
Well, I understand your situation. If you know who I am, then I probably don't need to say this, but I hope you don't expect me to tell you what I'm doing here.
Truth be told, I don't really care. I was just trying to keep the both of us safe. Nothing else really matters.
I see.
So you understand. I'm glad you and I are both on the same page. If I were Tao, I'd say you were a good guy, Meow.
I try to stay humble, but yes.
Nyeh.
At any rate, if that's the case, what would you say to traveling to Kagutsuchi together?
I thought you'd never ask.
Right then. Shall we?
Interesting.
Kokonoe, can you hear me?
Yeah. I guess there's less interference, wherever you are.
I've just arrived at Kagutsuchi.
Excellent. No problems along the way, I hope?
I encountered a warrior from the Kaka clan nearby the drop-off point, and we happen to be heading in the same direction. We've just parted ways, but other than that, I've had no problems.
So I guess we're gonna see Torikaka when we do Platinum story.
The Kaka clan? Whatever.
If there's nothing else, then I will begin my search for Noelle Vermillion.
Yeah. Okay, for now, just use the scanners to find some of the Azure's residual energy. I'm pretty sure Noelle's gonna be emitting energy on about the same wavelength.
Roger.
Oh, and, one thing about the scanner.
There's more?
It, doesn't have any way to differentiate between Noelle's energy and Ragnar's. So, you might run into a little trouble. Just a heads up.
Roger. Well, I guess I'll start poking around the NOL building and see if I can pick anything up.
Fine. Good. Whatever. Just keep in mind that area is under the...
What is it?
Damn it. Hang on a second.
Kokonoe. Hey, Kokonoe!
No, it doesn't matter, you idiot! Shut down number 18 through 32! Shut them all down! Yes, of course I mean completely! Don't worry about the others. Wouldn't work on him anyway. God damn it, people! The guards? Are you out of your microscopic mind? You might as well just dump them into a meat grinder and save yourself the trouble! I'm sorry, do you not grasp that this son of a bitch could just blow us all sky high if he so much as sneezes? Yeah, I know! Just throw the idiot outside! Yes, I mean right now! God damn it! Look, there's been a few complications.
I think I can guess.
Huckaman's escaped.
Yeah, okay. I was trying to figure out who she was talking about.
I thought so.
Well, he's probably headed to Kagutsuchi. I don't know where else he'd go. He's probably gonna be looking for the Azure, too. Look, I don't care what you have to do, just find him. And kill him! I need him gone!
You won't be able to intervene?
I don't think so. I'm about 90% sure I can smell Rachel's blood-soaked hand in this one.
Ooh. Yes, I wish to save. Jesus fucking Christ.
This is Tager. I've just arrived in Orient Town.
Tager!
Oh, hi, Lychee. Okay, yeah.
Huh?
What is it?
It's, Lychee.
Are you talking to the professor? Please, I need to speak with her. Could you pass me along to her?
I'm on duty right now. And I think Kokonoe is too busy to talk to you just now anyway.
On duty? No, it's all right. I understand. But perhaps you could allow me to speak with her later?
I've got a pretty good idea of what you're going to ask her, you know. Let me just make one thing clear to you, Lychee. Well, I suppose he goes by Arachne now. At any rate, it's too late for him. You're a scientist too. You have to understand. He's already gone past level D. You know what that means. You've seen what happens to anyone who goes that far.
I know that! And that's exactly why I want to save him!
Lychee, he may still have a form, but that is nothing short of a miracle. Usually, anyone at this stage would already have—
Don't say it!
I don't know what went through his mind, what he was after, or what he hoped to gain. But this is a path he chose for himself. He's let the Azure change him irrevocably. He chose the Azure over you, and it's time you realized that.
Oh, Jesus!
Or are you suggesting Arachne is somehow different from all the other fools who've gone down the same path? That doesn't seem very likely, does it? Every single person who's fallen apart like him made a choice. Many of them are still suffering for it even now. I've put all too many suffering souls out of their misery. And I can tell you with certainty, it is too late for him. I doubt even Kokonoe has the means to save him now.
Even so, I must...
What? Fulfill some sort of responsibility? No! It's not your responsibility, it's his and mine!
Professor!
Kokonoe!
Looks like you've spoiled her, Tager. Teach this lame excuse for a disciple a lesson or 5.
Okay, so here's the thing. This is option number 1. Both of them lead to the same outcome. But we basically have an option to fight Lychee or to fight Bang. Bang is the second option. I have to go through both anyway, so we're just gonna clump them both together in the same episode. I would have to do the same thing anyway when I go back, and it's just a whole fucking mess. So let's just fight Lychee already. That's an order, then I suppose I have no choice.
I'd like to tell you to take care of your own problems, but I suppose this is what I get for being a soldier. Please, don't hate me for what I'm about to do.
Fair enough, I understand. But Professor, if I win, you have to at least listen to what I have to say.
Let's go.
This has to be so fucking complicated.
The will bait is starting.
And of course, Tager is nice and slow.
Action!
Pure straight. Hey!
I dare you!
I dare you!
Power of
The power of science!
Kokonoe is
Hey! You'll need more. So much power. Return!
Eat this! I dare you!
No!
I dare you! Here goes.
Wait, did that only take 30? Oh no, it didn't.
I dare you! I can calculate everything.
Return! No!
Genesis! Emerald! Tager!
BAM! Oh, meteor mash, nice.
Is anyone here?
What the fuck?
Yes!
As Levi turns around, her face goes pale. Standing in the doorway is a red giant, well over twice her size. Draped across his arms is a limp rag. Or like a limp rag is Lychee, unconscious.
Doctor! What did you do to her?
I don't want to deal with this kid's crap. Just tell her you found Lychee passed out somewhere. Yeah, that sounds good.
I found her unconscious in Orient Town. I reasoned that she's overworked herself and simply collapsed, so I decided to bring her back to a clinic. But I see this is where she lives. How convenient.
Wow, that was a pretty impressive lie. Maybe you're not such a stick in the mud.
Thank you.
Is that so? Well, thank you very much. If you don't mind, could you lay her down on that bed over there?
Of course.
Thank you. And I'm sorry for shouting at you earlier.
Don't worry. I know
Oh.
how it must have looked.
Slightly rattling her bows politely. Sorry, I'm looking to make sure that I'm going on the right path here.
Don't say that. Well, how about I make it up to you? I know. I'll make us some tea.
Is she going to be all right?
Well, she looks a little pale, but that's about it. Her breathing is normal, and yeah, I think she'll be okay. Hold tight. The tea won't take but a minute.
You can tell that just by looking at her?
Yeah, of course. I see her every day, and I am her student after all.
Meanwhile, returns almost immediately with 2 cups of tea balanced out on a tray.
Thank you. Is this oolong tea?
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have asked first. You don't like oolong tea?
No, I didn't mean...
It's just that the doctor likes oolong tea so much that I grabbed it without even thinking. She's really open and honest about herself.
You're quite fond of her, aren't you?
Yeah, I guess so. When I first started working here, I was afraid of everyone, and I pretty much kept to myself since I was kind of alone. The doctor saw through all of that and was very kind and patient with me. I started to open up to her. She was just such a wonderful person, and it made me want to become just like her. I guess it'd be more reverent than fond.
I see.
Wait, why am I telling you all of this? You're really a very strange person, and the expression on your face when you were listening to me babble on, it made me feel understood. Sorry about that. Let me go get her some medicine.
She cares about you a great deal. Lychee, I think you've already figured out what it means to be happy. You're just afraid to admit it. I'll be leaving now. I don't wish to overstay my welcome. Please give her my regards. Well then.
Right.
You two have a good cry? Feeling better now?
Yes, I apologize for wasting your time. I'll resume my mission immediately.
Oh, that. Don't sweat it. I, actually just got a request to take care of some business.
Business?
Yeah. Another department asked for a little help, and, well, you see, my own little pet project doesn't quite have enough parts.
And in return for the parts they can supply, you agreed to do their dirty work.
Which means I am going to do their dirty work.
Yeah, so? Anyway, their agent should be over there already. The codename's New.
Oh.
Roger.
Go to the designated location and receive the data, is all they told me, but if they need more help, I want you to do it, okay?
Got it. Whatever it is you're trying to get from these people must be awfully important. I never knew you to have such a generous side.
Giving this mission maximum priority hardly does it justice. It's a box of from Roche, parts.
For once, Kokonoe seems to be at a loss for words. I can't tell if it's interferences or a weak signal or what, but I can't make out what she's saying.
Kokonoe, I think the connection is breaking up. Could you repeat that?
Oh, look! This is just some premium grade stuff, alright? Okay? You got it or not? What's your mission, lunkhead?
Proceed to the designated location, make contact with the agent codenamed New, and acquire data. Once my task is complete, you will receive a box of high-quality parts, correct?
Perfect.
Roger. Now en route to meeting with Agent New.
Yeesh.
I've arrived at the designated location, but
A few paces ahead of Tager stands a girl dressed in a black uniform. She gazes with rapt attention at the fossils of a tremendous beast that has ruled the earth in ages past. She looks mildly surprised, but a smile plays around the ends of her lips.
You're from the library. What's an officer of the NOL doing here?
Whoa! I thought this thing was huge, but you make it seem merely large. Actually, I was looking for something. Yeah, that's it.
Looking for something?
Yeah, that's it. I'm looking for something. A legendary animal called a Gnu. The Gnu was a creature that roamed the surface of the world long ago, but now they only exist in museums and encyclopedias.
Did you just say new?
Yeah! Isn't it nice to learn something new? Anyway, it's a shame that they're all extinct. I bet if you made sausage from them, it'd become a new culinary trend.
Is that so?
Yes, that's so.
Can't imagine what on earth this girl is talking about, but this can't be a coincidence. Good! Good! Okay, I understand now with Makoto's story. The password was Ba? Yes, I wish to save. Also, I changed my mind. We'll just do the other fight. We'll do the bang fight when we head towards the bad ending. So,
are you Ba?
I guess we will have to find out if she's Ba next time. Nah, in the next episode, we're going to be heading for the gag ending for Tager's story. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys later.